What's going on, world? Steve over here at SoReal Sounds. So behind me, we've got a 1974 Ford Bronco. This thing's been fully rebuilt from scratch. There's no rust on this thing. New engine, everything. It literally has like 6 miles on this thing. So we did a nice security system in it, which I won't go into too much detail about the security because, obviously it would be safe if you knew where we put all this stuff. But we do want to go over the Tombo system that we put in this. The Tombo is a 360 dash camera system, along with a rear cam in addition to the 360 dash cam. That's a really cool piece that I want to show you guys. So check this out. So if you take a look at this thing is clean. Like I said, no rust. This thing was fully rebuilt. New engine, new body, new interior. Everything on this thing is just clean and brand new. If we work our way to the rear, there is our rear camera for the Tombo system. So it's nicely tucked underneath the tailgate, so walking past or from a distance, you don't really see the camera too much, but when you get up close, you can see it. Now if you work our way inside, so the Tombo system, the main unit to it is actually a replacement mirror, and it has a 360 dash cam integrated into the bottom of it. So let's hop up in this bad boy. Turn this guy on. So one feature I like about this is the fact that it's actually integrated into the mirror itself. So if somebody's just walking by, doesn't look like you've got a dash cam system sitting right on the window itself. It's part of the mirror. For some vehicles, the mirrors are actually a lot smaller than this, so you do also gain a larger mirror as well. And so here's a little bit of example of the recording of it. So it is 4K recording front and rear, but the greatest thing about this is the 360 part of it. So right now we're looking out of the front of the vehicle. Okay, now if we want to see something else, we can grab the mirror and we can spin it. So now we can see what's going on out the window, passenger side. Oh look, hello, there I am with a hand in my face. Driver's window. So you basically get to see 360 from this camera here. In the small corner right over here, that is a smaller image of what's going on in the rear camera. And if you didn't want to have, a 360 view on this because you want to see what's going on behind you, you double tap that and boom, now you've got the rear camera here as well. And just like on the front camera, we can grab this and we can move this around as well. So you can kind of choose your viewing angle for the rear camera. So you have the options of viewing the rear camera at all times, double tap it, or we can go into the front camera and you can choose, what you want it to be while you see that, if it's not just a mirror. And if you want it to be just a mirror, you can do that as well too. You can go into the settings. You can shut off, the what they call the screensaver. Shut that off, then it's just going to look like a regular mirror for you, but it will still be recording at all times. Great for anybody who's worried about any theft or any vandalism. So right over here, we've got a proximity sensor, and this sensor, I would say maybe about 8 feet left to right and about 8 feet backwards. So if somebody comes up to, the window over here, the proximity will pick them up, and then it will do an event recording when the car is actually off. So when you come back into the vehicle, we could stop recording. We could go into here, the settings, or we can go into, the file lists or anything like that. Let's go here. And now we have a list of files that are going on. So this is going to be the list of files for the 360 front dash cam. This would be the list of files for the images from the rear camera. And this here, if you wanted to actually take like a snapshot picture, like somebody's in front of you and you want to take a picture of their license plate or something like that, you can do that through the system, and that's where you'll get any pictures that you may have taken for the system. So you can go in, you can view the files. If you view the files, it splits it up into 3 ways, and either of these screens you can move just like you can with the front one. And we'll get out of this now because you don't need to watch that recording, but it's a really, really awesome piece. So if you're looking for the best dash cam system this is definitely it. It's got 4K quality front and rear. It's got the 360 camera up front. So again, you can view what's going on in front of you. You can view what's going on, inside the vehicle, outside the windows to the side there. If you're parked and you're worried about theft, then you have the potential to catch the face of somebody who's been scratching up your car or trying to break your window. So it's a really, really awesome piece. So stop into SoReal Sounds if you want the best dash cam protection out there. Hope you guys have a great day.